want to welcome you back to Black Side tonight. We're going to talk about Joe Biden's first 100 days in his plan. There is nothing specific for black people. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button, hit that like button. Also, comment on this video. President-elect Joe Biden has a plan for his first 100 days, and he has nothing for B1 ADOS or FBA. Joe Biden plans the first thing to do is reverse the Dreamers Act, reverse the travel ban, address student loan debt, address climate change, but there's nothing specific for black people. He was talking about extending the Voting Rights Act. I think we just voted highest number in the history of mankind for the black community. That is not an issue that we want right now. What we want right now is reparations. That's the number one issue to address in the black community. And many of us told the community, ADOS, B1, FBA, that this would happen when Joe Biden got in office. That he would neglect the black community because we never punish politicians who disrespect our vote. Now look what he's doing. He's going to address the Dreamers, where you had the Latino community deserting the Democrat Party in millions going to President Trump. But what will they get? For our 90% of the vote that we gave to Joe Biden, he's gonna put Christmas gifts under the Latino's tree. But we're gonna get nothing. We'll be lucky if we get a candy cane. Wouldn't you think the people who gave you 90% of the vote, the people that you and Kamala Harris says put you in office, wouldn't you address their issues on the top of your first 100 days, the top of your list? No, that's not going to happen. He's going to work on trying to satisfy the people who didn't vote for him, the women in the suburbs who didn't vote for him, the Latinos who didn't vote for him, the Muslims who didn't vote for him. But what community does he refuse to address? That's the black community. But all you wanted was to get Trump out of office. You didn't want anything else. You saw that buck dancing Uncle Ben on TV, Jim Clyburn, when asked by George Stephanopoulos. He said, what do you want for your vote? He said, nothing. I don't want nothing. We know what politics is. When you vote for somebody, you should expect to get something back 1,000-fold. If you push Joe Biden over the finish line, you should get most of the Christmas gifts, not a damn candy cane. But when you got people like Jim Clyburn and Anissa Presley, who's supposed to be with this so-called group, AOC, Rashida Tlaib, and that crazy chick up in Minnesota, Ilhan Omar, the squad, she's up there talking about student loan debt. Yes, we got black people with student loan debt, but damn it, it ain't the whole community. This is the type of leadership we have in office, who would rather address the issues of people who did not vote for Joe Biden. People who don't respect Joe Biden. But the people who put their necks out on the line, the people who went out there and voted by the millions, they don't get a damn thing. We know what our number one issue is. It's been reparations. It's been destroying the racial wealth gap. The only way we can do that is if we get what we rightfully deserve. And it's not a handout. It's something that we deserve to get for our ancestors toiling on this soil for 400 years and never being paid for their work. We know how Kamala Harris feels about us getting reparations. She doesn't care at all. And this is what you're seeing right now. That list should have been filled with nothing but ADOS, FBA, and B1 issues that need to be addressed first. But they go all the way back to that old teal, what I call first, let's talk about Voting Rights Act. Let's talk about criminal justice. It's more to our community than some damn voting. We voted the most we ever voted in this. It's more than our community than people in jail. We have issues just like any other community. We have economic issues that need to be addressed. It needs to be a priority of this administration. And see, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Biden is going to get a cadre of coons. Al Sharpton, Miss Presley, you will have Roland Martin, and many others who will be his Praetorian Guard for the black community. So anytime someone stands up and gets angry and said what we're going to get from our vote, they'll be the first ones out there attacking them. See, they did that during the Obama administration. You couldn't say anything about Obama. You see what they did to Cornel West. You seen what they did to Tavis Smiley. They made them outcasts in the community for complaining about getting something for our vote. See, our vote is precious. See, this is what happens all around the country. Your major cities is the way it is in the inner cities because we vote and we demand nothing for our vote. So every politician who happens to be a Democrat in this country knows I'll get that vote, but I don't have to do anything. I don't have to give them a damn thing for the vote. So that politician will work all year round to give all resources to people who didn't vote for him, people who don't like him, and leave us bare naked with no goods and services, because that's what elections are about, an exchange of goods and services. If you want my vote, I expect you to deliver this to our community. But you got people out there, these homogenous people, these people out here who just say, well, you'll get this. But we know with all these plans who they're going to benefit. You actually think that climate change is going to benefit us? That benefits white liberals like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the one who's going to benefit from climate change because there's going to be billions of dollars in here and resources that we can't even get. This is what many of us was telling you was going to happen. They're just glad to get Trump out of office. What the hell difference is he in office or out of office if you still not delivering on the resources that your community needs? We need an infrastructure plan for the community. We need a reparations plan for the community. And nothing is in those first 100 days. And that's the days where as president you could get most of your agenda passed. We all know that. But if you're not in that part of the agenda, you're basically, for the first 2 years, it's done. Now, think about this. The midterms come. You know that the Republicans own 30 legislators around the country. With the census, they'll be able to redistrict all the districts. They will most likely win the House. If they have the House and the Senate, we won't receive a damn thing after 2 years. So we're put in a position where I don't think with this administration we're going to receive nothing but be able to look at Kamala Harris. And y'all can call her sister girl without any goods and services. This is complete foolishness. I want to thank you for listening to Black Cyber. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button and share this video.